Welcome back. In this video, we're going to take a look at writing your vision, goals, and committing to it on your My SME manual. The goal of this video is to get your vision on paper. If you don't write it down, you don't own it. So let's jump over to the My SME manual. We're going to go to section number 2, which is my business vision. And under my business vision, you'll see that I've got 4 sections. Number 1, personal vision. I'm a firm believer that your business fits into your personal life rather than your personal life into your business. So what you want to do first of all is you want to get a personal vision in place that makes you rock solid as a human being, and then secondly as an entrepreneur. Remember, you find your identity not in your business. You find your identity in yourself, or in other occasions, for me personally, I find my identity in God. But whatever you find your identity in is more important than your business. Then your business comes into play. So I'm not an entrepreneur or a squash player or a jogger or whatever title or tag somebody wants to put on me. My name is Brent. I am who I am, and I am an entrepreneur. I hope that makes sense. So it's all about where you find your identity. In this case, we're going to take a look at personal vision and how my business can fit into my personal life. We're going to take a look at business purpose, which is super important. We're going to revisit our strategy. This is one area of your My SME manual that you need to know like the back of your hand. What is my strategy? What's my value proposition? What's my unique selling proposition? What's my competitive advantage? And then we're going to finish off with tactics, or in other words, goals and deadlines. So let's go back to personal vision. And this is something I think a lot of people are battling with. We hear all these lingo in the media and in the world today of you need to find your purpose, you need to live an impactful life, you need to have a mission, you need to have a dream, what is your vision? All these concepts can really get super confusing. And I just want to cast some clarity on this. I hope this video helps you just to put stuff in perspective, that you can find the answers you're looking for and live a fulfilled life. So number 1, I believe a personal vision consists of 5 building blocks. I think the vision, or I believe the vision, is the big picture. It's not the vision, I believe, is the big picture. It's everything included in one. It's not separate things and just this idea or this ideology or whatever. It's the umbrella of what you want to pursue in life. So number 1, we've got life purpose. Number 2, dreams. Number 3, how do I grow as an individual? Number 4, what is my lifestyle like? Number 5, my bucket list. Purpose for me is nothing other than servanthood. If you can serve somebody else with your gift or your talent, you're living a life of purpose. Number 2, dreams. You got to have personal dreams as well as business dreams. Whoops, I just accidentally zoomed out there on my blueprint. So you've got personal dreams and you have business dreams. Then we get personal growth. I believe in a mentor, somebody you trust that doesn't want to be your friend, that will not gain anything from your success or failure, and that's achieved what you want to achieve. That's the criteria for a mentor. I believe that's always good for somebody to have. You need growth books that's in line with where you want to go in your business. I believe in traveling. I think it opens up the mind, introduces you to new cultures. Then healthy lifestyle, relationships, super important. Choose your friends and family that you want to build strong relationships with. Your health is super important. Daily exercise, eating habits, sleeping patterns. And for the love of everybody out there and for everybody's sake, please get a hobby that you can clear your mind after a long day's work. All right, I personally enjoy squash a lot. And that's what I spend my time on to just keep my mind in equilibrium, right? And then lastly, we've got a bucket list, some stuff you want to do before you die. Ultimately, my mentor asked me the first time I walked into his office, what do you want out of life? What is enough for you? And that question rocked my life to a degree that I will never be able to tell anybody because I've never thought about that. So my question to you is, what is enough for you and what do you want out of life before you die? Those two questions will align your personal vision that it makes sense. It cuts away the clutter. It cuts away what you thought you wanted versus what you actually want, and just be honest with yourself. Right, so that's personal vision. Now that that's set in place, we're going to go over to business purpose. And business purpose consists of the idea. Is it an idea worth working for? Number 2, my mission statement. What's the impact my business will have on somebody else's life? And my end result. How will my business look after I've built it successfully? It must be system dependent, it must be self-standing, and it must have healthy cash flow. This is the criteria for a successful business, and you can then write your timeframes in to when you see this realizing. Always remember, it takes longer than you think it's going to take. So don't give yourself 6 months, please. That's very unrealistic. It's not going to happen. I promise you. Rather give yourself anything from 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years is a realistic timeline to build a successful business. Anything under that is wishful thinking. Right, and then your business culture. We're going to get to this in module number 5. So for now, you can leave this out. But when we deal with business culture, you can come back, populate these answers. And lastly, you want to commit. Okay, so luckily I have my signature on my laptop. Fancy admin skills that somebody taught me. And I'm going to sign here. And what I'm signing for is basically committing to the vision, which is super important, and being ethical. So we want to look at our culture over here, and we want to say, right, I understand and declare that any unethical behavior is wrong and it will damage me as a leader. It will damage the purpose and the idea of the business. Number 1. I sign for that because I absolutely believe in that. Right. Number 2, I declare that I will not take part in any corrupt deals of any proportion. I will not accept any bribes under the table, no matter how small. Right, so I want to urge you all to do honest and ethical business. And I want to just state my case on corruption. It is wrong, no matter how you look at it, no matter from what angle, no matter what lies you tell yourself. Corruption is wrong, and there's no place for corruption in business, especially if you see yourself as an influential leader. And then lastly, I declare that I made a conscious commitment and decision to pursue my vision for my business. Right, remember what we said? The word decision comes from the Latin word homicide, which means to kill off any other alternative. If I decide to commit to the vision, then I will persevere through the bad times because I'm committed and there's no way out. Right, so I've signed my business purpose. I commit towards my business purpose, and now I'm moving on to my strategy. Again, you got to know this like the back of your hand. I'm not going to populate this again for the sake of the length of the video. And we're going to scroll down lastly to goals and tactics, which is 2.4. Goals and tactics, basically what I want to state here is that your business consists of 3 phases, especially if you're starting the business or if you're relaunching the business. If you're starting the business, phase 1, planning, and there's a couple of things that needs planning: your sales cycle, your branding, your website, marketing strategy, sales processes, your product service systems, management, compliance, and your culture. That's what you need to plan in your business. Right after you've planned that, you need to test your business, and you test your business model. Can I generate leads? Yes or no. If I can't, review the statistics in the data. Why not? Make the adjustment, retest again, and then you test your lead conversion, your lead satisfaction until this model works. The moment it works, you move over to establishment. You want to establish your departments. You want to implement the business culture. You want to implement your HR systems and employ your first staff members. You want your financial turnover goals that you want to hit. as well as in years. That in a nutshell is how you plan, set up goals, deadlines, and build your business from the ground up. That is the business tactics. I hope this video was helpful. I haven't populated these answers for the sake of the length of the video. I will see you in the next module where we will start to build our business model. Super exciting stuff. I hope you guys have learned something so far, and I will see you shortly.